3 in the morning. Yeah. Happy going home.
That's nice. That's a little surprise.
Oh, good thing we got here so early, just so that you could check your bag. It's so crowded.
Oh my god. Hold the horses. So
The one
many
person who's
people.
here works here. Wow.
Civilization.
Civilization. There. You can't carry a stick on the plane.
Yes, I can.
What
But
stick?
with stick? I don't know what you're talking about.
Can you please be quiet? We've been here for 2 hours and we still have 1 more hour.
Prada.
Oh my gosh. This is Gucci and Prada. That's crazy.
Collab.
Super nice. Where you don't have a strap for it though.
Yes, I do. Surprise.
And it is kind of nice to break up the flights because I was going to be on a plane for 20 hours in total, which is just like a lot without sleeping and stuff. So it's kind of nice that I can break it up because I took an 1.5-hour flight this morning and then a 5-hour flight. And then now I'm gonna spend the night here and then tomorrow morning, hopefully, fly to the US and finally be home. And I'm actually just so annoyed, and Ryanair is not a good airline. Like, that was how I got my cheap flights, so that's good. But everyone hates them, and even when the issues happened, the guy who I was talking to try to help me was like, well, did you learn your lesson about Ryanair? And then I was like, no, what's the lesson? And he's like, either don't book with them or just be susceptible or be ready to like have a new plan with your travels because stuff always changes and they don't help you out. I've never been more excited to sleep in my life. Bathroom tour. I'm like, oh yeah, I have a nice bathroom and shower for once. I can take a nice shower for the first time. And then I realized I threw away all my toiletries because I didn't realize I would be having the opportunity to shower before I got home. And this is full circle because my first day traveling, I got Subway because I didn't know what to eat. And my last day traveling, I got Subway because it's cheap and I know I like it. Okay, so this is actually so stupid because I've been in my hotel room for 4 hours. No, like 5 hours. And I just want the booking company to help me out, and they're not, and they told me to wait 2 to 4 hours and then they would send me new flight information. So I've waited 5 hours and then they didn't send me anything, so then I emailed them again and they didn't reply back, so then I called them again and I was on hold for so long, and it cost money for me to be on the phone too, so I was on the phone for like 40 minutes or something. So that cost $10, which is not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, but it's just an adds to the annoyance. And then they said, basically, sorry, and wait 2 to 4 more hours, and then they'll email me with flight info. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And so now I'm just sitting here, and I set my alarm I have one for in 2 hours, in 3 hours, and in 4 hours. And so I'm going to sleep a little bit. And I'm very tired. It is 10:40, and I've been awake since 3:30. And I swear, if they make me pay any money, I'm not paying it. Like, I literally will not. And I hope it doesn't make sense because I'm supposed to fly from Dublin to Dublin to Providence, Rhode Island, to Denver, Colorado, to Raleigh, North Carolina, which makes absolutely no sense. And it adds, like, actually 8 hours of flying, but I did it all to save money. So if they're like, oh, pay more to get your flight and you still have this really bad flight, I will not do it. I will not. Okay, so my flight update now. So I slept here. I had to set my alarm every hour last night for like 4 hours. Actually, no, it was 5 hours because the people I booked through Kiwi, so the Kiwi booking company kept saying, give us 2 to 4 hours, give us 2 to 4 hours, and then call us back and we'll give you your information. And so I'm waiting and waiting and waiting for like 8 hours at least. And then I'm setting my alarm, and I was like, I have to go to bed now, but I don't want to miss them. So I was calling them every hour. Like, I would sleep for a little bit, wake up. It was so horrible. And then they were like, okay, give us 4 more hours after it's already been like over 8 hours. And I was like, no. So then I had my dad call them, and he got them to figure it out. Shout out to Steve, thanks. And they gave me a flight and they reimbursed me for the hotel, which is awesome. I mean, they should, so it's not even like, oh, I'm so thankful. It's like, okay, good, you did what you're supposed to do. And my original flight was supposed to be, I would fly to New York at 8 a.m. So they told me that at like 2 a.m. So I was like, okay, great, I have to sleep for like 1 hour and then walk to the bus station in the freezing cold and go to the airport and figure this all out. But then, so then I woke up at 4 a.m. to take my 8 a.m. flight, and I checked my email and they had given me a whole different flight. So I was like, what? And that flight leaves at almost 3 p.m. today. So I fell back asleep and I slept for like 4 more hours. And so now it's like 8 o'clock. And so I think I slept for like 7 hours if I add it all up in total. So I think I'm set now, up for the day, and it's a long clip. So my original flight was going to be, I fly to New York at 8 a.m. and then I have a 7-hour layover there, and then I fly to Detroit, and then I fly down to Raleigh, which is just, it makes no sense. It was so stupid. It's my new one, makes more sense. So I leave at 2:45, and I fly from Dublin to Washington Dulles, D.C., and then I fly down from D.C. to Raleigh. So it makes, and I only have like 1 hour layovers in between. So it's actually perfect. So I get home at midnight, and it's, yeah, well, it's midnight, but it's with the time difference, so it would actually be 6 a.m. my time, so it is longer than just 3 to 12, but not by a lot. So, well, 6 hours, not a lot, but yeah, it's good. Sit here at my little desk and eat my banana and my trail mix, and then I'm gonna walk to the supermarket after this, and it's 0.2 miles away, and I'm gonna walk there and get some snacks and stuff, so I'm not buying the bad airport snacks. And it's kind of unfortunate because if this had all worked out, like if I knew I was leaving at 3 p.m. today, I would have gone to sleep at a normal time, woken up, and then I could have like explored and walked around or something, but I didn't know that. And so now I only have like less than 3 hours at this point. And so that's not really that much time. I have to like pack up all my stuff. Well, that takes like 10 minutes, but whatever. I wish I had known because I would have liked to explore Ireland for a day, but instead I've just been sitting in this hotel room and like, I don't know. Also, it's very cold out. I don't have cold clothing, so it's not going to be as fun to walk around. But, yeah. So I just went and bought a lot of groceries at a grocery store, the biggest grocery store I've been to. And it was all like self-checkout and fancy compared to the tiny little shops in Spain. And now I'm going to the bus station, and then I'm going to go to the airport. Checked in and got my boarding pass, and now I have like 2 hours until boarding begins. And my layover's only an hour, so I will have time to check my bag, and the guy said it's small enough. So now I'm just eating my salad and bread while I wait to board. Hummus for the salad that I was really excited about, but security took it. It was a big risk bringing it through, but they took it, which is fine. And then through customs, you're not allowed to bring fruits or vegetables, but I finessed my way, and I told her I had a banana, and then I threw away a banana, but I still have 2 more bananas and a salad. Ha.